Question of the day: what is your favorite party game? Now, it could be something that is a secret party game, hidden rolls, hidden deductions, two rooms and a boom, big style, or it could be something that's rather small, but it plays, 4 or 5 people, but a party game genre. Maybe it's a word type party game. Maybe it's a hidden roll, like I said, a hidden deduction game. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite party game is, because today we're talking about a game called Venn. Venn is a game all about Venn diagrams. You're going to use those weird surreal art cards from a lot of games, and you're going to place them on certain places on a Venn diagram to get people to guess the 3 words you're assigned. Now, you can play this competitively or cooperatively. So let's take a look right now at what Venn is, how it plays, what it does. We'll come back up, talk final thoughts right now. So here we have Venn, a clever game where clues and art overlap. So now we have the Venn diagram. You got these 3 different color lily pads set out. They're going to lay on top of each other. You've got a deck of really surreal and weird cards. There's a bunch more than these. I'm just showing you some of them. It's not quite the Dixit style. It's almost like clip art that's been drawn out of images and put onto here. So it's a weird, trippy, surreal art, like almost disturbing in some senses. But you also have a number set over here, as well as random words that are going to go in front of these. Random could be any one of us, right? Let me know in the comments below if you catch that reference right now. Green, funny, friendly, medical, sad, flat, chaotic, droopy, great, alive, fluffy, elder. An alive, fluffy elder. Got to be talking about that show Gummy Bears, right? Anyway, so what you have here is the person giving the clues. Now, if you're playing competitively, you'll both have this. One of you will have this and the other will have this. And then if you're playing together, you're going to have just this by yourself, okay? So you won't be playing with one of these. This is the cooperative version we're playing right now because there's only one of these set up. Competitive, you'd have 2 sets up, except for the words would be shared. So we're trying to get them to guess 11, 3, and 9. So that would be fluffy, friendly, great. It's pretty easy, right? So we're going to look through these cards when we say go, and we're going to look for things that are fluffy or friendly or great. And you do have the whole deck, the run of the gamut. You can look at both sides, fluffy, friendly, great. Okay, so this bunny is fluffy. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zones. And what I mean by that is if you put a picture here, here, or here, you're telling your friends or family or foes or enemies, whoever they are, that you're corresponding this picture to just one word. If you were to place it here across this, it would denote to them that you were putting this to give you a clue about both 2 of the words, so fluffy and friendly. This chap is friendly, he's fluffy, there we go. Now, if you can manage to find one that's fluffy, friendly, and great, which I don't know how you would possibly do that, you would then put it right here in the center of the Venn diagram where it covers all 3 of them. The first team to shout Venn, once all the clues are out there, let's just say we've got this set up right here, boom. And we'll put one here just in case. Venn. They will then guess their words. If they're right, they get the points for it. If they're wrong, they don't. The first person to reach 12, or the first team to reach 12 points wins. If, however, you don't like a clue, you don't put it beside it to continue giving that. You would then cover it up completely. Now, that may tell them, and this depends on your friend group, he didn't want us to think about that anymore. Or it might be, yeah, keep going, you're on the right track. So that's how you play Venn. The cooperative game, essentially, you will do it with a timer, and then you'll kind of check your score, and hopefully you get to 12 by the time you run out of cards. So lots of strange, trippy art. Did I mention the trippy art? Look at this. This is just weird. And there's the Munsters in the background, or Herman Munster and or Frankenstein, but then looks like somebody's got a still suit from Dune on. Look at that nose pipe thing. So that is, and this lady, look, that cat's not even real. This is trippy. And look, she's like, don't show me those wings. Don't make me look at your wings. They're weird and trippy, and I don't want to see your wings anymore. Let's do one more. Yeah, forget it. This corgi's way too large. And they're writing an exclamation mark, clearly with a roller. Now look, think about this. The roller, if it's going to do a roller here, you would get paint over here too. This is outrageous. This is an outrage. You could have skipped all of this part of the video. So that is Venn. Now, Venn is a very interesting party game. Now, first of all, I like the way this looks, having that actual Venn diagram laid out on the table. I think that's pretty cool. The art in this is trippy and surreal. Some of it looks a little weirder than the other games where it looks almost like photorealistic stuff cut and pasted, so it's almost weirder looking in a trippy way than some of the things like Muse or Dixit or something like that. These are very weird pieces of art, but they do look interesting, right? Now, let's talk about the two styles of play. First and foremost, I would say definitely play this on the competitive mode. And here's why. I usually would not say that. Well, let me put a big, huge asterisk in that sentence, okay? Because we have a group that is so used to playing party games and word games together that we know how each other thinks. And I know that sounds silly to say, but I know when my friend Jace puts something down, or Carla puts something down, or Aaron puts something down, I know what they're alluding to just because we know each other so well. So the cooperative mode is not as difficult as I thought it would be. In fact, it's almost too easy. In fact, when we play, it's rare that we ever have to put a card in the split between the 2 or 3. We basically just put 3 cards on the outside, or maybe 4, maybe 5 total, and we go, oh yeah, it's Venn, we know this. So that's my only concern with the cooperative play. If you know your group too well, this will become too easy. If you've got a new group that you want to try learning and playing with, this is great for the cooperative mode as well. Now let's talk competitive mode. I like the tension there because not only are you having to think about what you're doing, you're kind of having to give the look over and see, oh my gosh, are they that close? I've got to hurry up. Whereas the timer is all you have to face in the one player or the cooperative game. So I really would recommend playing this competitive. Plus it increases the player count. You can move this up a good bit. So Venn is an interesting game. It's got cool looking art. It's a fun party game in which you get to know each other really well. I would play this competitive versus cooperative, but that is Venn from the op. The OP, the op, whatever. Anyway, I'm Brian Drake here on the Dice Tower. If you're looking for a great party game, check out Venn. It is a fun way that takes away from the idea of just getting, questions, like, or what room are you in, or, that kind of stuff. It does something different, and at the same time, it still feels familiar with some of the other kind of party games that are out there, using weird, surreal art to get your friends to guess something correctly. So that is Venn. I'm Brian Drake here on the Dice Tower. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, etc. Dice Tower Brian. Until next time, we'll see you.